I used to not get crap out of meditation, like actually crap out of it. And now I get these insane messages from my spirit guides, but it didn't happen freaking overnight, you guys. Like, when I first started meditating, I got literally nothing. Every time I meditated, I was like, nothing's happening. I'm not getting anything out of this. And then I would sleep better at night. And then my nervous system would be like a little more calm. My brain would be a little bit more quiet. Like I was feeling better, because you know what's happening during that period where you're starting to feel better before you're like talking to your spirit guides and hearing things and getting downloads and all the cool, fun things. You know what's happening? You are healing yourself and you are raising your frequency to get to the point where you can like hear that stuff. Because where you come in at when you're meditating, like where you start your baseline, where your nervous system is, where your frequency is, your vibration, all that stuff, where you start at matters. Because if you are already pretty healed and there's not a lot going on, you don't have a lot of traumas, you don't have a lot of shadows, etc., guess what? Your vibration is higher, so you don't have as far to go, right? You don't have as far to go up, because what happens is when you're meditating, you raise your vibration like a little bit more. Like each time you meditate, you raise your base vibration just little bits, up and up and up. And your spirit guides, let's say their frequency is up here, right? Or whoever you're trying to talk to, frequency is going to be higher. And so they have to be able to reach down, but you have to be able to reach up. So then you kind of tap and you touch in the middle, right? That's what happens. What you're doing is you are raising your base vibration just little tiny itty bitty bits up. And then after several weeks, you know what I started to see? Swirls. That meant nothing, but I kept meditating, and it was every day. It's just 20 minutes. I did 20 to 30 minutes depending on how I was feeling every single day. I really did every single day, no matter how I was feeling, no matter what was going on in my life. I just made sure, and it doesn't have to be the same time every day, but I made sure it was 20 minutes because I wanted to freaking feel better is what it was. I wanted to feel better. And so after I started to see swirls, then I started to see these like orbs, these like colored balls. And then after that, I started to see one eye. And then after that, I started to see two eyes, and then faces, and then little like random blips of information that meant freaking nothing to me, and then larger bits of information that started to make more sense, and then larger and larger and larger, and it builds upon itself. So if you're meditating and you're getting frustrated because you're not seeing anything, number one, you don't have to see, you can feel it. That's the same frequency. Feeling is the same as seeing. So if you can't visualize in your own mind, that is okay. That is okay. But I've got free meditations on my website, like guided ones. I've got a free tips and trick on my website. You don't have to log in. You don't have to do nothing. But the guided meditations are there. spiritualitywithsam.com. Everything's linked in my bio. But let me know what questions you guys have about your meditations. I want to know.